Bomba clatta, 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 bomba clatta.
Corbin,
You want to hear about this bomba clot or not?
So Corbin, the stream literally started out with me spinning around in a circle while you sang that.
It would be funny if, like, halfway through I'm like, bomba clatta, bomba clatta, bomba clatta, damn it! I forgot the next lyric.
I mean, it is a pretty tough song to remember. Almost as hard. It's almost as hard as Tequila.
This place is the bomba clatta, bomba clatta, bomba clatta, bomba clatta. Bomba clatta. I think the next lyric is Dumba Crata, Glumba Prada. Hey, brother! Hey, get that thing, got the ding, and I got the ding, and the ding, and another ding, ding, and I get the ding with the cat and the ding, and the bomba clot, and I got the ding, and I got the ding, and the ding, and the ding, and the bomba clot, and the ding.
Indeed.
Hey. Bomba clot, See, I'm like a professional reggae artist. And I whip out the thing, and I get out the gun, and I say it's the thing, and I get out the thing, and I say the thing. Plop, plop. Talking about the thing.
The thing goes scrap bap bap, skippy poom poom poom. You ever seen the end to that where they take the clip of that and then they put PewDiePie with the bridge clip? You can't find that joke anymore. That meme.
That sucks.
Just like you can't find them, like the original memes of Peter Griffin being like, "You stupid nigger!" Like they always cut off now. Like part of what made those jokes so funny is that like it was really fucking low quality.
Yeah. Plop, 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 what's my penis in the sink? And I talk about the thing, washing my penis in the sink.
Gotta say, Corbin, your commentary this stream has been absolutely spot on.
See, I should be a reggae artist. I'm smoking the ganja out of the thing, and I get out the gun, and I shoot the thing, and I shoot the man, and I get out the yacht, and I get out the yacht to face when he saw the yacht. Bomba clot. Bomba clot.
I don't remember which song, but you're clearly parodying a specific song, aren't you?
I was just saying, this is what reggae music sounds like to me.
That didn't sound like reggae. That sounded to me like you were making fun of like a Beastie Boys song or something, but just saying reggae-related stuff in it.
No, like there's like I guess, I don't know if genre, I call it. It's like reggae, because it's made by like... Like the slow pace, like, don't worry about the thing, but like, I don't know what you reggae. But like, there's like a lot of like fast reggae type that, like Sam Hyde did a song, did his own like has like a really fun song like that.
Okay. Because I don't know what,
yeah,
like I don't know what song it is, but it sounded like you were doing that song that goes ba da da ba da bang da bang dig it, like with playing Bombaclat.
yeah. Bombaclat, bombaclat, diggy diggy, a hole. When my girl says no, I whip out the ting. I slap her in the face and say, suck on the ting. She screams, no, get out the yacht, and then I shoot him, hit him, whatever. But it's over. Pop, 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 that goes the ting. Whip out my cock and it goes bling bling. She says no, stop, and I whip out the ting. I'm the one who told Bob Marley not to take medicine.
What's up, Steven? I'm gonna go into general, I think, actually.
I'm gonna go now though.
Alright, talk to you later, Corbin.
Later, Nick.
How aren't I doing? Well, I'm doing good, so I guess I'm not doing bad.
Hello.
Hello.
Aw, damn it. Did Corbin leave?
Yeah.
Damn it.
He's gonna be in the stream chat, though.
Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna pop in for a little bit. How you doing?
I'm doing alright. Playing through Yiik again before the update, but I'm doing a regular playthrough instead of doing a new game plus or anything.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Did you already wait before, or
What's that?
did you already beat it all the way through before?
I don't know, Steven. Is 14 playthroughs beating it all the way through?
Okay, jackass.
Steven, I'm literally the first person who has ever gotten to level 999 without save editing.
Wow.
That requires you to do New Game Plus, like, a lot of times.
Oh, shit. So, this basically tells me you think the game's okay. Speaking of games, I don't know if this is really something you're interested in, but I figure I'd just mention it anyways.
Uh-huh.
Probably heard that Nintendo just announced the Switch 2 for next year.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they did. They just confirmed it, but they also mentioned they're doing a Direct in June, but it won't have mention of the Switch 2. They're gonna mention the Switch 2 release details and shit sometime before March of next year. But, I've been alright.
Good.
It's good to see the clan back again. I missed that guy.
Cucumber Clan is a special boy.
He is.
Michael!
I love how...
I think it's really funny the way,
Mm-hmm.
what was it? Hold on. I lost my train of thought. Hold Oh yeah, how he thinks that the term, like he thinks that saying that he cut communications somehow makes cut ties now an obsolete term that doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, I don't know how that makes sense. It's like, wait a minute. So if I'm cutting communications with somebody, how is that
different from cutting ties?
Yeah, like it's the same fucking thing. Also, when he said, now you go by Zane Phantom, what a dick, Zane. As if he got insulted that he changed his name. Like, it's like, why the fuck does that matter?
Well, I sincerely doubt Xander legally changed his name. He's probably just calling
No, like
himself
profile
Xander.
name.
Yeah, I know, but like Xander literally said if you call him Xander, it's dead naming.
Oh, God. That's so cringe. God. I'll tell you, people like that make me feel young again.
Let's see if I'm able to take a mimic at this level. I mean, granted, I'm gonna fight a mimic once I get to the cave anyway, but still.
How far have you gotten into the Sopranos? I haven't kept up with those streams.
We're on season 2 still.
Oh, okay. So you haven't gotten to Steve Buscemi's character yet.
Doesn't he show up like towards the end?
He shows up, I think, in season. It's been a while since I've seen the show. Season 6. I wanna say. How many? It had 10 seasons, right?
It had 8.
Okay. So I think it was season 6. Yeah. And you haven't met Ralph,
Claudio.
have you?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
I fucked up then. I think I hit up 3 times.
Yeah, I remember I got like up to season 6 of The Sopranos a couple of years ago, and now I just don't remember the show. I remember it being really good though.
Look out for number 1.
Let's actually get this Bushido right.
Tony or Paulie would have been my favorite characters from that show from memory.
Fuck. I'd say right now my favorite characters are Tony, and then Christopher, and then probably Paulie.
Yeah, Christopher is a good character too.
Look out for number 1.
I probably made a mistake taking this mimic on at this level, but whatever. Uh-oh.
Would you say that Yiik was probably not that long of a game if you beat it 14 times or so?
Well, on my New Game Plus save file, there's a total of 223 hours. This current one,
Claudio.
I think, has like, I don't know, 6 or 7 hours at this point. I think probably like 6.
Claudio.
I accidentally helped Claudio instead of Rory.
You're mine.
Did they ever come out with that physical copy?
Come on without
Yiik?
me.
It's coming out when 1.5 comes out.
Okay.
So we're still waiting on 1.5.
Gotcha.
Look out for number 1. Claudio.
Yeah, fighting this mimic was probably not a great idea. See if I can get a trick shot, though.
Got you.
What's his LP costume, this guy? Probably not a lot if I keep fucking up. Get, talking about hearing that noise. It go ring ring, I man, talk about the stink of the bomber clot on the brap on the blang.
Is that Corbin's Jamaican?
Yeah, see, he was saying that the YouTube.
Look out for number 1.
Oh. I'm on the phone. Got the app that's open over there. One dog. That's what Corbin wants to say if he wants to be a true Jamaican.
You're mine.
Just keep on shouting one dog.
Go on without me. Look out for number 1.
I'll just buy some more smelling salts.
You're mine. Claudio. Michael. You're mine. Look out for number one.
I got ya.
How did Edgar take the news that the artwork for the
Look out for number one.
DVD weren't in there?
He said, "Oh man," then he asked me for the name of the site. I told him what the name of the site would have been. And then he's like, "Well, what about on the Nightmare Campus DVD?" And I'm like, "No, I've given you all the effort I'm going to give you." Edgar, I literally told you my thoughts on your meme in the fucking Discord itself. I thought it was stupid and didn't make sense. I understand what you were trying to say with it, I just think it was stupid. Like,
Let me look it up. Was that the cat thing where you uploaded an image of?
Yeah, it had like I think it had the Faku release of the original Yorotsuki Doji manga, and then it had Shin Yorotsuki Doji. So I think he was trying to do a commentary on the fact that Shin Yorotsuki Doji has had a US release. Or sorry, the original has, but Shin hasn't, or something. I don't know. It was stupid, and I didn't get it.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
Like, what's the meme?
Why didn't Shin get a release again?
Shin Yorotsuki Doji is actually really rare. The only time I've ever actually seen any of it is that bootleg I have that has like a few like low quality scans of some of the panels.
Let me see how much it is on eBay.
You're not gonna find it on eBay.
You don't think so?
Shin Yorotsuki Doji, if you find it, I will be genuinely surprised. I have never come across it.
You're mine.
You're right, I'm not seeing anything. I just see the first volume of the original manga going for like $400, like you said. And you were right, that is probably one of the rare things. Oh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stock up on smelling salts in a minute, because I'm using a lot of them this fight, but I'm stubborn and want to beat this mimic at this level.
I'd rather you smell salt than Edgar smelling glue like you've been doing the past few years.
I should message like this to Hard Luck? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I'm sure Hard Luck will spice it. Actually, no. You will spice up Hard Luck
Michael!
By far.
Yeah, there you go. It was Corbin that was saying that, though. Just in case you might have thought it was Edgar.
Oh.
You're mine.
Alright, Mimic's
You know
dead.
Rumor that I don't know if you are familiar with the company Vinegar Syndrome,
Yeah.
but there was a rumor that Vintage mentioned, and I hope it was true, that they were going to re-release all 5 of the Yorotsuki Doji. This would be the first time they do any sort of anime onto Blu-ray, but I don't know. I've never seen them do something like anime.
Right, I think that's a bit far-fetched, but if true, that'd be cool.
I mean, they've released porn before, but that was like 70s porn.
Of course I'm right about that site being shut down, Edgar, because Central Park Media has been out of business for decades. And the thing about old DVD-ROMs, Edgar, is they require you to link to a website.
Now, to be fair, Edgar, probably what happened is if anybody did this, they probably got the screenshots a long time ago and maybe uploaded them on Google. So if you Google search,
I'm telling him this right now. I'm willing to bet this because it was a character gallery and art gallery that he wanted. I am willing to bet that both of those are literally just screenshots from the anime itself.
Also, then why the fuck do you care that much?
Just fucking screenshot it yourself. Or find some on Google Images, and if you can't find them on Google, use DuckDuckGo, because there's less filters.
Also, Edgar, just for your information, the uncut Yuratsuka Doji is on the Internet Archive last time I checked.
Sorry.
Yeah, but I have the perfect collection because I'm cool like that, and so do you, because you're cool like that. We're better than most people.
No one visits you.
We are really, truly the supreme beings.
They don't.
Yeah.
He hasn't visited in almost a year.
Damn, Edgar, it kind of sucks that we have and you don't.
We get to see women spending quality time with tentacles,
This
uncut.
is the library. I can't imagine you're
Yep.
here to read all these old books. Only the dungeon master is allowed to read them anyway.
It really spices up our art.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
the dungeon master, are you? No, didn't think so. Forgive me. I hate to be rude, but I'll need you to remove your glasses. There are things in this room that aren't meant for your eyes. Only the dungeon master is allowed to see. You understand,
I'm telling you,
right?
Steven, you should play this game.
Anyway, why have you come? What can I do for you? Oh,
Easily the most
Clone, did you
underrated
visit me?
indie RPG that exists.
Well, it's nice to have the company. Usually Crow sends people away. And that's his job, you know. Outsiders aren't allowed in the dungeon
And you're
of
just
the mind.
speechless by that wisdom.
What? Someone gave you the phone number for the dungeon of the mind? I don't know what that means. Have I met you somewhere before? As you may know, in this dungeon of the mind, memory is unreliable and uncertain. There are things we can remember and things we cannot remember.
Sorry about that.
You
Yeah, I
seem
mean,
to
I
know
will
things
check it
that
out
we
at some point. I just
cannot.
have a huge fucking
Please forgive
backlog
me, but
at the moment.
I want to.
Do you want to see your mom fight a tentacle monster? It'd be Tentacool? Oh, yeah.
Who the fuck said that?
Who do you think said it?
Okay, I've spoken
Either
enough.
Edgar or Corbin.
It was obviously Corbin.
Corbin, I'll fucking kill you, dude. You can joke about your own mom, you motherfucker.
He was joking about his own mom.
Oh, okay, good. Jesus Christ, dude, you're a degenerate. That is sick.
Keep up. But yeah, when 1.5 comes out, it's going to be like an entirely different game, so I'm really looking forward to playing 1.5.
Could it be an entirely different game in a bad way, you think?
I am a little bit weary on some things, but like, it overall looks like it's going to be considerably better in a lot of ways.
You don't think they'll censor their own game or anything,
Oh,
right?
hell no! Hell no!
Mm.
Sick or
What?
based?
I don't know, man.
Hardly different.
Oh, hardly different, oh god.
No, but
Jesus,
what I was saying was, 1.5 is completely overhauling the combat system with new combat, which I'm really excited for, but I'm also a little bit skeptical because I actually really like the current combat. But as far as I know, 1.5 is going to have an option to use the old combat if you don't like the new combat. So,
Do you think it's going to be real time or still turn based?
well, it's still going to be turn-based. I've seen the new combat. I like the way it looks in a lot of ways. But anyway, there's so many people here because the ghost posting online. Oh yeah, some people said there was Ghost of Sammy Park haunting nearby. Sammy? I really doubt it's her. One of the commenters on the post said it was his sister who was haunting the tape or something. Personally, if you want the details, I just check on them. We do need to check it out. If it's Sammy, I need to know. Okay, let's take a look. We'll see if we can go through the... We'll have to go through the cave, but we want to talk to Mark anyway, so it's on the way. Awesome, we can kill two birds with one stone.
I'll probably check it out when the, you said that the person putting out the physical, I think you mentioned at one point that it was limited run?
I believe so. When 1.5, I believe they said it would be limited run. They'd be doing the 1.5 physical release through.
Damn, I hope Well, if that's the case, I may have to just buy it digitally and then the physical later if I end up liking it, because Limited Run takes their sweet fucking time to announce stuff.
Yeah, well, the cool thing is, I'm gonna buy physical as soon as it comes out, because the thing is, that I think is really fucking cool that they're doing, 1.5 is a free update for anyone who has the game.
What?
And it's a completely new game. It adds on a ton of new story content. They added in a bunch of shit that they were originally planning to implement in a sequel that they're just including now. It adds on a ton to the story, new party members. Like I said, it's like an entirely different game that you just get for free on top of the game you already have. Which I think is really fucking cool.
Does that mean they're canceling the plans for the sequel? If that?
I don't know. I don't know. But, either way, granted, I would love for them to make a Yiik sequel as well, but I'd also love to just see them make another game. Because, I'm curious to see what else these guys could come up with, because I think this game is really good. I really also want to play Two Brothers, but there's no way to get that anymore. I've heard if you know who to ask, you can get a copy, but I'm antisocial as hell, so I haven't done that. Because it's delisted on Steam, but you can get keys if you ask around with the right people.
And if you're willing to fish around G2A, you can probably find a key, but it's probably going to be overpriced.
Well, yeah, no, I wouldn't, I probably wouldn't have to pay if I asked around to the right people, is what I'm saying. People who have access to it, because the community to this game is fucking chill, and the creator's pretty active in the community.
Damn. Sounds like a pretty respectful developer and community. Do they have their own?
Yeah. Of course they do. I'm obviously in there. I just I don't post a whole lot in there. I mainly just check it for updates. But I have been on video call with Hellcry a couple of times, or although there's usually 8 people in the call, and I'm not usually all about big calls with a ton of people. Unless it's all people I know or want to talk to, if I was in a call with, Hellcry, Linguistics, and Alex Yiik in the real world, then I might be interested, because all those guys are pretty chill.
Are those people that kind of are community managers in the Discord, or part of development? Or are they just that?
Well, I know that Hellcry, knows the, developer, I'm pretty sure. He knows the creator, Andrew. Well, one of the creators, Andrew, because the game was created by 2 brothers, Andrew and Brian.
Okay.
Allenson, and then there's more people involved, but those are the 2 primary creators.
Gotcha.
And they also did some of the music. They had a bunch of people involved in the music. Actually, the soundtrack is fucking great. That's why I'm glad I own the vinyl.
I'll have to check this out at some point.
But I know that, one thing that they do, when they want to beta test the game, they literally just select people in the Discord to do it.
Do you think that if they were going to do a sequel, they'd ask you to beta test?
Well, not me. They would put up a thing and say, if you want to be a part of it, message, and then they'll select people from that. But my computer's not advanced enough for that, because I only have Windows 7, and the 1.5 demo needs you to have Windows 10. My brother's computer has Windows 10, so I'm gonna play a demo. I could have done that today instead of this, but I want to play through 1.5 again before 1.5 comes out, or 1.25 again before 1.5 comes out.
Gotcha.
LP toss.
Good.
Michael.
Would you say that it's one of your favorite indie games in general, not just RPGs?
Oh yeah, well yeah, Yiik in general is also one of my favorite RPGs, not just indie RPGs. This is, if I ever do another version of my top 10 RPGs, this is gonna be in it. I fucking love this game. And something I love about this game is there's secrets in this game that still haven't been found. Like, endings 3...
What?
Yeah, endings 3 and 4 of this game have still not been found through legitimate means. Nobody knows how to actually legitimately trigger ending 3 or 4, which I think is really cool. Like, that's...
How long has the game been out?
2019.
And no one has figured that out still?
Yeah, and a lot of people who hate on this game don't think that the ending is actually in the game, but, like, it's coded in. They've updated it for 1.25 by adding in, like, affinity and stuff like that, which is a feature that was added in 1.25. So clearly it's in the fucking game. Like, people can do those endings by using save editing to give themselves the requirements, but nobody knows how to trigger those requirements through legitimate means.
Do you think in the state it's going to be easier?
Probably, but, I just love that. But, like, people, like, everyone's theorizing how to do it. There's, like, there's a bunch of theories, and it's fun to try and figure it out. Like, I've done my share of third ending hunting. Like, obviously, I'm not, like, super advanced on it, obviously, but I've checked, you know, like, whenever I play, oh, fuck, I did beatdown instead of photo shoot.
Trick shot! Huh. Stop it!
But the thing is, like, out of the two endings that have been found, ending 2 has, like, a very, like, specific way to trigger it. And so, like, obviously endings 3 and 4 have got to have, like, pretty specific triggers, too.
And no one's been able to find that point of, like,
Michael.
figuring out how to do it. Is it, like, a story choice that you gotta make in order to get it, or...
There's all sorts of theories. Some people think it involves post-on-onism, which is the forum on the computer within the game. Some people think that you need to be on a certain time and date on your system. Some people think that it's tied to the red pill that you can find in Ending 2, and if you can somehow get a way to get that out of Ending 2. Chad is obviously there to help you figure it out, because Chad's a hidden character that was added in to help with that.
Claudio.
Have people asked, like, the developer for hints or anything like that, or...?
Sure, but, like, I think he also likes having people, like, look for the mystery, which I think is really cool.
That is...
Like I said, it's very rare in today's day and age there can be a game that has secrets that are not uncoverable. And the developer has also said that, like, each port, like, each version of the game has different triggers for the endings that have differences in it, so...
Oh, shit. If you're playing on PS4 or...
Look out for number 1.
Right,
Switch or is...
It's on Switch.
So, depending on what platform you're playing on, it could be just a very different, like, tutorial on how to trigger it.
Right. And the thing is since I play the PS4 version, what people in the community have told me, the PS4 version is, like, the least documented version, like, it's the least played version, so not a lot of people do the PS4 version. Which I think is really cool, so that means that my streams are more unique, because not a lot of people play this version.
So do you think you have a more interesting or unique chance?
Not necessarily, no. I know that there is a Chad sighting in Flagtown on this version. That is, the developer has given hints on stuff like that, like like where the different Chad sightings would be in each version of the game. Because, like, so every version of the game has Chad in Southtown, which I've already triggered on multiple playthroughs, because everybody knows how to do that one. But none of the other Chad ones, why do so many people act like Yiik has one dev? I don't know, I've just, like, to be fair, Steven's not very familiar with the game. Like, I always say, you know, obviously it's primarily Brian and Andrew and Brian, like both of them. It doesn't matter what order I say it in, or maybe it does. I don't know. But obviously there's multiple other people involved at different levels. But it is interesting that people do that. You are right. But to be fair, I don't think Steven was necessarily talking about Andrew as a person. I think he was talking more about Axe Studios as an entity.
Good.
Michael!
But yeah, I just think it's really cool that, like, there's these secrets out there, and it's like a fucking...
In 2019 is a long fucking time. I mean, 5 years in and no one's figured it out?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty...
And 1.5 apparently is adding more endings, too, so I think that's pretty cool.
I'll definitely be keeping an eye out for that limited run version because I don't know. I just feel like if I buy a digital and then right immediately they announce a physical, that's dumb. But at the end of the day, I kind of also want to test that out for myself to see if I'd like it. Do you think that I know you don't have a great judge on my case personally, but do you think that this is the kind of game with the kind of gamer that I probably enjoy?
I don't know, Steven. I just think it's a good game.
I don't know, it kind of sounds kind of yicky. I will say this, I have found that I actually am into turn-based combat, which is something I never would have figured out before, recently, until I, played Fire Emblem.
Well, that's actually one thing I love about this game is the combat, because, like, there's, like, different mini-games for each attack, which the new combat is kind of doing away with those, but it's, like, making its own thing, which I'm also interested in. Although I am going to miss the mini-games, because I do really like the mini-games. This is a Mimic, right? No, that's later.
Well, either way, I'm gonna have to make like a banana and split. Go out to dinner with my dad in a little bit.
Alright, see you later, Steven.
Have a good one.
Yep.
Peace.
Toodles.
What? Steven left right when I joined.
Get
Go on
fucked.
without me.
Bop. Bop, 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 and the ting. Bop, 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 bop.
Claudio!
Bomba clot indeed.
Let's bomb and not talk about... Bomb but not talk about this thing.
For a second, I thought you were going to make a reference to that thing I had to edit out of the Halo streams, and I'm like, I don't know, Corbin.
What?
You remember what I'm talking about. When you said the dick. And I had to be like, you can't say that.
Yeah. Let's bomb but not...
Let's bomb
Blow
but
up.
not. Yeah, let's leave it at that.
Look out for number one!
Fuck. Fuck. Rory's down.
That's not as scary as I thought.
Fuck.
Rory. In the house.
Rory in the house.
Blown my.
Oh. I fucked that up majorly. Is it bad that I really like the original Final Fantasy 2? I would say that's not bad. I've never played it, but I would imagine it was good if this...
The old Final Fantasy games are like way better.
Look out for number 1.
Fuck. You know, for how long of an attack it is, Bushido doesn't do as much damage as I would like, but I still do it all the time because I really like doing Bushido.
My favorite Final Fantasies are 7. Wait, no, are 8 and 9.
Yeah.
7's overrated.
I haven't really played any Final Fantasy games. Like, the closest thing I've played is Kingdom Hearts.
Look out for number 1.
Yeah, I like Hearts. I like not the only bad Kingdom Hearts is the third one. Although I beat the third Kingdom Hearts game in like 2 days. It's like there was like so many cutscenes. That game is mostly cutscenes. And they changed the combat and made it shitty they made the combat like Final Fantasy 15, which sucks.
Yeah.
I still like Final Fantasy 15 though. I like Final Fantasy, like the survival aspects of the game. Like a lot of people didn't like it because it was like an open world game or whatever, but I thought it was.
Yeah.
I say to you, knowing nothing about Final Fantasy at all.
Right. Right?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What post, Edgar? Like, if you posted something and I had thoughts, I typically will just comment on it. Okay, cool. You have a cover to one of the Yorotsuki Doji mangas. What is that? What am I supposed to glean from that post, Edgar?
The photos that Chizu keeps posting are disturbing.
But Corbin, don't you like seeing fucking 2 Fraggle Rock giants in love?
They're definitely made for each other.
Oh yeah. How did Chandra get hurt? I haven't even used her yet.
They're like the same species.
They're more like a penguin, actually.
Like they both look like they're like underground cave.
Right? Grounded.
Good men that have been living underground.
We are the jockeys are we. We live underground in a fiberglass tree. I don't know why
Live
people...
underground in a fiberglass tree?
Yeah, have you never seen that episode of The Simpsons where, like, Homer finds the jockey elves?
No.
It's funny because people fucking hate that episode, but I actually like it.
Michael!
It's an episode where Homer gets a horse and starts entering it in horse races.
Oh, Vintage is streaming Re-Cutie Honey today.
That's cool.
Brother, looks like I'm joining you.
Look out for number one.
Trick shot! Ha!
Claudio.
What are the words you're even saying, Edgar? Cutie Honey should be in... Show... Fucking... The little heart thing's blocking the chat, so... you mean... I don't fucking know. I can't read it from here.
You're mine!
Right as Chandra gets back up, she immediately gets targeted and then knocked back down.
Claudio.
Trick shot! You're mine!
I could read what pages, Edgar? What are you talking about? Like, whenever you explain
number
something,
one.
you confuse me more. Watch Chandra immediately get targeted again. Okay, now Claudio.
Claudio. Look out for number one.
Ow!
Claudio.
Ow! Huh. Ow! You're mine!
Oh, Cutie Hunt now. I'm gonna watch that.
What's that?
I'm gonna go watch Cutie Hunt. I'm gonna go watch Re-Cutie Hunt.
Okay.
I got you.
Oops. Fuck. This thing is digital, baby!
Look out for number one. Shit, man. Claudio. Ha!
Alright. Here comes the fucking the thing about the anime.
Let's take a break here.
So, how did you get interested in the disappearance of Sammy Park?
Can we not get into that now? I'm sick of hearing about that poor girl.
Easy, Chandra. I've been interested in missing people for a while. the idea of people vanishing is something that hits close to home, you know? So, I started going in chat rooms for people with missing kids, and someone on there was talking about Sammy Park. I followed the link, and it brought me to the Onism 1999 post. The one with the video of her on the elevator. I kept going back each day and keeping up with what you guys posted.
That's a little dark, isn't it? Going on chat rooms for parents of missing kids?
Oh, no, I don't, like, get off on it or anything. My little brother went missing when we were young. I guess I still wonder if he's out there.
Okay, let's go see the wizard. I don't want to hear any more about missing kids. It really drains me.
Hey, Claudio, wait up. So you're into shoujo anime? That's cool. Most guys aren't brave enough to walk around in shit like that. Also, you do know that's a girl shit, right?
Girl shirt? Oh man, that's messed up. This is
Yeah,
no
I like
more
the way
a
Rory's
girl
taking
shirt
digs at him.
than
This
Mahou
scene makes me
Shoujo
really like
Haru no
Rory.
Shimai is a girl's anime. This show represents everything that is good about life.
It also makes me like Claudio, but
Oh,
also find him very
I've never seen it.
pathetic.
I just assumed it was a girl's anime with all the exploding.
I love the passion, but it's the passion, what the passion is for that I find funny.
Oh, you see, man, that's where you're wrong. Mahou Shoujo Haru no Shimai is the quintessential human anime. Without this series, the art form would have never progressed. You see, while the anime premiered in 1985 in the US, there were already episodes of this magical series in production in Japan in 1977. Without this series, it's unlikely that Naoko Takeuchi would have written Sailor Moon. This series was revolutionary for its time and set the animation and writing standards for everything since. You see, each of the sisters' relationships with Father Seasons is different. Each one relates to him in a different way, as they struggle with being a season witch and being part human. If Father Spring had never laid with a human woman, the world would have been destroyed time and time again with his evil daughters, the Winter Sisters. It's the balance of humanity that allows them to control the powers. And don't even get me started with the soundtrack. Oh, the amazing blend of funk, jazz,
I
and
genuinely
Japanese
fucking love this
pop
cutscene.
blows my mind every single time. Oh. There's an episode, season 16.
I love how
episode
disinterested
309,
Rory is.
called Run Run Harunatsu, in which the Spring Sisters have to experience their powers as if they have been purely seasoned witches. This proves to me that...
Dude, this sounds like literally the most generic piece of crap
Based
ever.
Rory.
Just forget it.
Too bad he
Enjoy
has to
your
die.
shitty girl anime. Don't involve me. Look, I am just as into Japanese crap as the next guy, but what you have borders on an obsession.
So Chandra has a level up. Rory has a level up, and Claudio has a level up.
Face is screwed up in this window.
Ba, 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 ba. Uh-oh. Somebody touch my spaghetti. There we go.
Look out for number one.
Stop it!
Look out for number one.
Okay, Odie versus Acme, what, the movie that got canceled and they're burying? Yeah, I know of it.
Stop it!
Look out for number one. Michael.
Stop it!
Claudio.
Stop!
Look out for number one.
Damn it.
Stop it!
Claudio.
mine!
Claudio!
I fucked that one up.
Michael! Look out for number one. Michael! Claudio! Got you! Look out for number one. Got you. Michael! You're mine! That's not as scary as I thought.
The phone down here. Yeah, let's go ahead and level up and then we'll fight that last monster. And then we'll go on.
Ace is screwed up in this window. Ace is screwed up in this window.
Oh, has the Dungeon Master finally sent me the help I requested? Oh, no. You won't. Oh, this is such a waste of time. I don't understand the process of... Do you know how to science, boy? Have you even had a proper education? Arithmetic, history, Latin, astronomy? That offensive look of disease shows me that you haven't even graduated primary school. How can you look upon me knowing who I am without a proper education? You do know who I am, don't you? I am Dr. I am Hunter! I'm the famous mathematician astronomer from the classical age of Indian mathematics and Indian astronomy, the Golden Era! 499 AD. I asked the Dungeon Master for help with his absurd project he's assigned me, and he sends me an even more absurd apprentice. It's as if he doesn't want me to solve the problem. You do know the problem, don't you? Wow, he sends you down here without even telling you the question. It's his job to ask the questions and our job to answer them. Go back to floor 30 and find out what the question is. Once you know, come back to floor 20 and I will allow you to watch me work. I spent 1,238 years trying to answer this question. What difference will a few more hours make?
Ace is screwed up in this window. Ace is screwed up.
Look out for number 1.
This is for you.
Trick shot! Ha!
Hell yeah.
Look out for number 1.
Cheap man.
Trick shot! Huh!
Oh shit, I didn't expect this. Is that her? Is that Sammy? No, it's not. For a moment I felt relief, happy it wasn't Sammy, but then I thought about the spirit of the ghost woman in front of me. I realized that there was someone out there missing her just as much as I was missing Sammy. Someone out there lost this girl. She was someone's daughter, sister, or friend. I felt selfish for the relief, but how can you blame me? Guys, do you think she's dangerous? She's a ghost. How much can she really do? How much harm can she really do? So what do we do now that we found her? I think we should talk to her. See why she's here. Got a new life. You would hardly recognize me. I'm so glad. Hi, I'm Alex. This is Rory and Claudio. Are you okay? Backbeat. The word was on the street. No, I guess you're dead, but you can't be that okay. Why are you here? Shit, I feel stupid. Guys, what the hell am I supposed to say to a freaking ghost? You're doing just fine. Just keep talking. You'll make a connection, I hope. Why are you here? Is this in this cave? Why aren't you moving on? Is that a thing you guys ghosts do? Move on? Honestly, I feel like I'm just quoting movies at this point. Because maybe you're the one that saves me. Are you haunting that boombox? Guys, I think she's haunting the boombox. You're my Wonderwall. You're supposed to be my Wonderwall. You're supposed to be my boyfriend. I made you this mixtape. I made it and gave you everything. You forgot about our date. Ran across the street when I saw you. I was so excited to throw my arms around you. And what did you do when you heard me shout your name? You turned away and put your arm around her. What did she have that I didn't have? I made you this stupid mixtape. I was never good at talking. I can't say things like you can say things. So I thought maybe these stupid songs would let you know how I felt. You didn't want me for me. You were so cruel. You didn't stop when the car brakes screeched and my body hit the asphalt. When the red from my head poured out onto the ground and everyone screamed, I was invisible to you. I was dead. Damn you, Shane G. Irving! This mixtape is for you. Wherever you are. I know if you could just hear it, I could be at peace. You would be able to feel the pain you caused me. Feel how much I loved you. Damn. Poor girl. Wonder how long she's been haunting this cassette. Wonder what we should do with it. Way I see it, we have two options. We can give her to that Shane G. Irving guy, or we can turn to her brother who's on autism. I don't really know what's right. On one hand, her brother really wants his sister's cassette back. On the other, if we give Shane G. Irving the cassette, and she just haunts him for all eternity. What if that revenge doesn't bring her peace? Good point. I don't know what's right or wrong in this situation. I'll personally leave the decision up to you, since you are the one to get the story out of her. I'll need to think on it. Okay, well, at least now we know it wasn't Sammy. As interesting as this was, we're no closer today than we were yesterday. Yeah. Well, let's document this on autism and go from there. Hey, Alex. I'm happy it wasn't Sammy. I think she's still out there. Thanks, Claudio. Claudio's pretty close to a level up. Michael's got a level up. Roy's not. So Michael's the only one with a level up right now, so we'll just wait. Did you know it's possible to skip that entire dungeon? It is? I did not know that. Like, is there a shortcut to come up here or something? You gotta, like, panda walk or whatever?
Hey, man, it's great to see you! How you been?
Hey, guys. Wow, did you get even more muscular, Claudio? And Chandra, did you get even more beautiful?
Yeah, by panda hopping? Oh, okay.
Always changing for the better, you two.
I brought my friends, Alex, Michael, and Rory with me.
I've never been particularly good at panda hopping.
Help him locate an album.
Friends of
Think
Claudio and
Hellcry did it in
Chandra
one of
are
his
always
runs?
friends of
Makes
mine.
sense.
Please, have a seat. I'll make some tea.
So my new friends here wanted to talk about some...
What are you talking about, Edgar? I don't see the similarity. Granted, I've never watched Ranma One Half or read it or anything, but
We've been to literally like 10
I don't get the connection you're making,
Claudio
dude.
says you've got quite the collection.
Anyway, while this cutscene's playing, I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right
I
back.
do indeed. So what sort of music interests young people these days? Hair metal, power metal, speed metal, metallic metal, pop punk thrash metal?
I mean, I'm not really into metal. I mean, it's cool.
That's more of Bella's thing, I think. The eyeliner, choker.
Who is this enchanting young woman? Is she here as well?
No, she isn't here. She threw a hissy fit when she found out we were looking for this record.
Hissy fit. Do people even say that?
I don't believe they do. So what sort of music are you into, Alex?
Oh, usually down-tempo stuff with trumpets, acoustic guitars, bells, toy pianos, and female vocalists singing sexually ambiguous lyrics.
I don't think I have anything like that. Perhaps you noticed my collection of guitars?
Yeah, I think I saw it on the way in. Do you play?
I do.
Mark here made his fortune playing music. Well, before he became a world traveler. Mark sponsored the Bring Him Home concert for my cousin who fought in the Gulf War.
That was long before you could even walk. Hell, I was a kid then.
The power of metal unites all. You see, heavy metal is the oral manifestation of all things good and powerful in the world. It contains the perfect positive energies to dispel hate, racism, sexism, poverty. With the power of the metal gods channeling through my guitar strings, I was able to bring peace and prosperity to the Middle East.
Well, he got our cousin home.
Yeah, I did. Okay, I got ahead of myself. I brought peace to one family whose son had been taken captive. It's a harrowing tale filled with adventure and intrigue.
Yeah, I don't know if we really have time for that. And besides, like I said, I'm not really all that into metal. With all the bad fashions, teased hair, it's also...
Alright, I have returned.
This is the 90s.
It's
We're
because of
moving
the panda?
forward. Our
You always
music
make
is
such
about
surface level
things.
connections, Edgar, I don't get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend that you don't mean to imply that heavy metal can't be about things. Clearly, you've never heard the soaring scream of the guitar paired in perfect counterpoint to an orchestra, accompanied by the sound of a trillion angels. You, my dear boy, must listen to my greatest hit, Murder Run and Melancholia Reigns Unbroken.
It's a lot less depressing than it sounds. All of Mark's music is like that. He has albums and albums filled with skeletons and decaying corpses. But somehow he manages to make music that speaks to the soul. Like Scene of Decay, The Stoned, Part 9. The first few songs of that album are really beautiful, Alex. Disfigured by Eliga's on High Altar of Honor. That is my personal favorite. I used to hula hoop to it all the time.
One of Mark's tracks were featured in some pretty great animes. Dragon of Thy Delusion and Powered by Delirium were featured in my second favorite anime, Panic Control.
Yeah, okay, enough about this topic. Can you tell me about this tea we're drinking?
This here is something I only bring out when friends are over. It's called Dahang Pao. It's a world-famous tea, exceptionally rare and difficult to come by. The bushes that produce this tea are reportedly over 1,000 years old. Make sure you don't spill a drop. This is very special tea.
Where did you get this? It's amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing, right? Can't explain to you in detail how all these circumstances are related. It would be a very long and very complicated story. And I mean no disrespect to you when I say this. It would be virtually impossible for you, at this stage, young man, to understand. Now, you are, of course, in no way responsible for this, but I'll do my best to explain the circumstances by which I came to possess this rare leaf. In my youth, I was something of a traveler. I lived for journeying and discovery. I had a partner, a very good man, who became ill in his mid-30s. At the time, I considered myself to be very worldly. I lived for the dirt under my feet, but I also did not believe in the supernatural in any form. Alas, my partner came down with a severe stomach cancer that began to claim his life. He was a spiritual man, one might say, and he believed in miracles. His faith and his failing body led to the ending of our friendship. He left for India, and I stayed back in Arizona, where I'd built a life for myself in between trips. He was gone for many weeks when I received a letter from him. The letter was scribbled in the handwriting of a dying man. It featured coordinates that, upon further inspection in an atlas, proved to be in the mountains of India. So, I began my journey. After many days of travel, I arrived at the summit of Mount Kangchenjunga. I paid a local village boy to guide me to the location. At the top, I found my friend. My friend who only a few weeks ago had been on the brink of death, had been cured through the power of water. The water boiled in the particular style of pots created by the Dharabeta yogis is said to have amazing healing powers. Now, when my friend had regained his strength tenfold, I was in shock. I longed to take a sample of this drink back to an American laboratory where it would be tested and ultimately turned into a cure. But I was told that the last bush bearing the tea had burned up in a forest fire. Naturally, I demanded proof. There was no evidence that any such fire ever occurred. Angered, furious, on the point of striking the yogis, my friend had to take me away. Together, we explored the mountainside for the remainder of the week. Now, despite my anger that they would not let me test the tea, everything had been incredibly happy. In India, I've always felt an incredible glow of joy. On our last day, before we were to return, the earth gave out beneath my feet, and I was stuck. Soon a storm came. The storm was so bad, I feared it would wipe away the mountain, and I'd be stuck in a landslide. This is where things became interesting. My friend was able to break away at the rocks binding my feet with his bare hands. He had expelled the disease from his body and achieved a new strength. I believe I would have died on that mountain had it not been for him. I hold true to the fact that he survived his cancer so he could save me. When we returned, the yogi hermit had left his camp, but he left behind the pot he created to cure my friend's cancer and a container of this tea.
Wow. That's a fascinating story, man. Really, this is an amazing cup of tea.
Yeah. You know, it's valued at $3,000 an ounce. So, what did you kids come for? How can I help you?
Oh, my friend Alex here is looking for a record. It's called Mystical Ultima LP Legend.
That name. It sounds so familiar. How did you find out about this mystical LP?
I found the jacket. Here, I have it with me.
Ah, yes. The Mystical Ultima LP Legend by Vela Wild.
Did you say Vela Wild?
Yeah. But didn't you know this already? It's on the cover. Did you even read it?
Suddenly, everything made sense. Well, at least a little bit of sense. Bella, the guitar, her ability to fight with sound. Clearly, she was the musician, the creator of this record. How stupid I had been. I told her about the record, and she must have assumed I read the title closely. Vela Wild. Probably a stage name.
Did I say something wrong? You, kind of stopped talking for a while and looked all deep in thought.
I just realized something.
Yeah, the mind is like that. You keep many things hidden away, and they come out when they're the most needed. Did you ever consider that this record might be locked away inside your mind? And if not yours, maybe inside the mind of this Wild character?
Damn. So you don't have it?
No, how could I? It hasn't come out yet.
What?
Check the date on the back of it. See the sticker? Do not sell until January 1st, 2000. Since I'm not a time traveler, well, at least in this life, I couldn't possibly have this record. You kids should pay closer attention to your record jackets. They have lots of useful information on them.
Thanks a lot, Mark. I know where to find this record now.
What? You do? How?
I'll explain some stuff when we get outside. Claudio, Chandra, there's some things I want to let you in on, especially since you've been so kind to me since we've met. Yeah, a lot of this is going to sound out there, and I know that. So listen to the sincerity in my voice, and not so much the absurdity of the words I'm going to say.
Hey, that sounded pretty deep. Oh, sorry, man. Go on.
I'm I'm not entirely sure of what's going on myself, so some of the parts might seem a little hazy. Okay, here it goes. When I arrived home from college earlier this year, I met Sammy Park. I had followed a cat into an old factory and I found her there. She was alive and well. A bit odd, but pretty great, to be honest. I tried to help her get out of the building, and some beings known as soul survivors appeared and took her away. I later met a woman named Bella, who told us that the soul survivors are beings from another reality, one like our own. She said that these beings have surrendered the right to their physical form in favor of a spiritual one. With this power, they could move within the soul space, which is the space in between realities. Then we met Rory, and Rory had recently lost his sister and encountered a soul survivor himself. Then I found out that one of these beings was living with me. I chased it out of my house and then into a radio tower. At that radio tower, it asked me to play this record, to broadcast it. So that's why I've been looking for it. Okay, that's fair. I didn't expect you to believe me.
Rory, you lost your sister? I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, thanks.
Losing a sibling is a terrible burden on any person. Let us know if you need it.
It's funny how, like, Alex was, like, writing to Claudio under his Reaction Not account, fucking telling him that, like, his brother, like, basically your brother was a bitch and so are you. Maybe not in those words, but it gives me the same vibe, you know, from New Vegas when you say that to, what the hell is his name?
Let's say
Private Kowalski?
you've
Yeah,
had
Private Kowalski.
experience with the supernatural before.
I had a kid brother, you know. He went missing in 1985. Got on his bike one day to go to our neighbors. 7 houses up the street. And he just vanished.
Like an old oak
Never
table.
came back. We looked for him for months. Dad never stopped. Still hands out flyers at the grocery store every Sunday. He even got an artist to draw him aged.
Were there ever any leads or anything?
No one really ever investigated it. Sure, they looked around for him. And for a week they had a task force. They had one guy they suspected. But every lead fell through.
You act like they even tried. A 4-year-old black kid goes missing in a shit neighborhood, and you think they really tried?
Yeah, it's complicated, Alex.
I don't remember this being on the news or anything, and you're from Windtown, right? That's like an hour outside of Frankton. How the hell did this get national coverage?
Isn't it obvious, man? Same reason no one gives a shit about Sammy Park.
I'm sure
Okay,
if
my
Aaron
dogs
had been
want
a
to come back
beautiful
inside.
white
I'm gonna go
woman,
let them in real
everyone would've
quick.
cared that
I'm
you
gonna be
were
wrapping this up
everyone
relatively
would've had
soon
an
because I gotta get going to
vigil
work.
and
But
a moment of silence. But that's just not how these things work. And you know what's funny? My dad is a lawyer, and my mom was an assistant to the governor. It's not like we were shit no one people, you know? It just wasn't news or whatever they told us.
Alex, don't you think Sammy's parents tried to get some attention for their daughter's disappearance? It's not that easy. Those people you see on TV are people who can make a great story for the press. That's just the way it works.
I don't think I ever gave it any thought.
Yeah, man. That's just how they get away with it. People like you don't think about it. And people like us, it's all we ever get to think about. Where our kid brothers went.
Don't you think it's weird that a young woman goes missing in your town and only people talking about it are some weirdo kids on the internet? And they aren't really talking about it for awareness. You guys get off on it in a way, don't you? Some fantasy about being the white knight swooping in and saving the exotic Korean girl.
I guess they didn't want to come in. They just wanted to fucking bark and be annoying.
Okay. Let's go find this record. Where do we do that again?
You guys are coming along? Awesome! Back to Frankton. We need to speak with Bella, the girl who made this album.
I hate to admit it, but sometimes I just wish we could let him go. My younger brother, you know? Not a day goes by where I don't think about him. And you know what's really funny? I don't even remember what he looks like. We have a few old photos, but most of them he just looks like every other kid to me. Round-faced, happy, playing video games, or falling off a bike.
You don't remember anything about him?
No, I don't think so. I think I only remember what people tell me about him. And you know what's funny? He was my twin brother. I was a minute older than him. Claudio still gets frustrated with me sometimes.
You're his twin, can't you feel him out there? Or don't you have special twin powers that let you know if he's in pain?
I don't believe in that stuff. Well, not usually. Sometimes I do. It's in those moments that I really do think he isn't out there anymore. If there was a connection,
Oh, hey, Edgar.
I feel something.
Hey.
And since there is nothing,
So the Nightmare Campus, unlike Yorotsuki Doji, it doesn't have a
sometimes people just vanish.
CPM Central Park Me as critical mass video.
And gone the next. Bad people
I
take
meant
them,
I could have the
fall
critical
into
mass
sewers,
video since it doesn't have the
but life
website
has to
link.
move on. It's harder for my parents.
I'm still not gonna do
Since they
it.
made him and
Like I
whatever.
said, I wasn't planning to do any of it, and
think
I've
he'll
done
ever
more than I said I would to begin with.
It's
So
all he thinks about.
just go on
If
like
finding this
DuckDuckGo and do an
Sammy
unfiltered
Pat
search
girl,
on images, and
this
you'll
obsession
find
you brought
probably
onto
the
him,
same exact kind of
this shit isn't
screenshots you're
fair.
looking for.
He had one dead kid to
Yeah.
worry about never finding, and now you gave
But
him another.
that though doesn't have the same thing as the what it is. I meant the artwork, not screenshots.
The artwork that supposedly is on these discs is probably just screenshots from the anime. I really doubt that they'd go all out for any sort of original art or things of the manga.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna look because I don't care.
So your thoughts on the post I posted in your book section?
I told you my thoughts on the post.
Oh,
Like, which post are you talking about? The one with the cat meme that I said I thought was stupid and I didn't get the connection? Or the one where
no.
I said, oh, you sent some of the manga. Okay, whatever.
send us a manga.
Cool. What thoughts do you expect me to have? Like, I have the Yorotsuki Doji manga. Is that new is that Shin Yorotsuki Doji, or what is that?
And say Yorotsuki Doji.
Okay, well that's cool. Wait, is that Shin is there translation on it?
There's some, but the bad news is most of it is lost.
Ah. I see.
Yeah.
Okay, well I guess that's kind of cool that you found some of it then, I suppose.
Yeah.
Look out for number one.
So for me to get the artwork of Nightmare Campus, I need to work.
Trick shot!
For you to get the artwork for Nightmare Campus, I guarantee you it's just fucking screenshots from the anime.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to give it to you, because again, it's just screenshots from the anime. You can find it on Google or DuckDuckGo. I don't know how this is such a foreign concept.
Yeah.
Stop
Oh. By the way, you know Payday vs. Acme?
Yes, what about it?
It got cancelled or scrapped. I don't know.
Yes,
No.
I am well aware of that.
But if people want to revive it, they can make their own.
Well, I mean, it's copyrighted by Warner Brothers, and they
Look out for number one.
can't distribute it. If you're talking fan projects, then theoretically, sure, but the thing is, they're gonna run into copyright issues if they try to sell it.
Yeah. The hashtag Fire David sells it, and hashtag Save Coyote vs. Acme is just boring and annoying and drive people nuts.
I mean, in the case of me, yes, because I really don't care.
Yeah, me too. Like,
Right, so then why bring it up then?
no, if they want Coyote vs. Acme to be distributed released so badly, they should make their own. Not to beg the man-made petition care to change out to hashtag Fire David sells, hashtag Save Coyote vs. Acme. Right?
You know, it would be fascinating to see the world through your eyes, Edgar. Everything would be much more confusing.
Yeah.
Look out for
So
number
can
one.
they make their own movie? We say Coyote vs. Acme?
Again, legally, probably not. As a fan project, maybe, like, if it's, like, derivative or transformative or satirical, but again, that's... The issue people would have, like, it's not that they want... Like, making their own would not bring back the one that's not being made or not being distributed, like... So it's not really the solution you seem to strangely think it is.
Making them so self does not work, right? They can get sued for copyright infringement.
I mean, yeah, theoretically.
Then, well, what should they do to bring back the movie without protesting? Making
I don't
one.
care. Like, I don't need them to bring it back. I don't give a shit. It does not affect me. It is a non-issue to me. I don't care.
They can make it their own, so that way you won't
we're
bitch
just
about it.
we're just going in circles now.
Oh, sorry.
Claudio!
Fucking hell. Let's go to Frankton. We'll do the monster dens later. I'm gonna go to Frankton, get Vela, and we'll call it there, I think. If I ever find Flagtown Chad, though, that'd be pretty sweet. Ah. A lot of traffic cone monsters.
Look out for number one. Go on without me.
I asked the others to stay back and I spoke with Bella myself. I knew I needed to apologize alone. As I walked across the chewing gum and popcorn-covered floor, I imagined what the title of my quest would be if my life was a video game. Quickly it was becoming Apology Quest, or Legend of Please Forgive Me. I wondered how many other people I'd have to say I'm sorry to before I found Sammy. But that's even where life was taking me. Lately, Sammy wasn't at the forefront of my thoughts. I wanted to find her, and I really wanted her to be safe. But the more time that passed between meeting her and thinking about her, she became less real. More of a concept, more of a mythical being that only existed in my mind and the mind of the internet.
Oh, hey. What's up?
I came here to say I'm sorry. In my infinite arrogance and constant thinking of myself, I didn't look at the record properly. I had no idea you created it. I had no idea it would upset you. So, basically, if you'll still be my friend, I'd very much like that.
Okay. I accept.
Okay, great. I expected to do more begging.
Don't push your luck. Just let it go. Who are... Oh, Michael! Rory! New friends? Hey, new friends!
It was easier than I expected. Now, to convince her about getting the record.
Alright, now that we have Vela, we actually have a much better chance in combat, because Vela is easily the best fucking party member to have.
We went to the burger joint and talked about everything that had happened up to this point. They told her about their brother. Rory talked about his sister. Michael talked about his college fears. And I just listened. I never expected to find such an amazing group of friends so close to home. It was a great feeling. And now came the tricky part. I asked her to go inside of the mine dungeon with me and look for the record. Bella, can I ask you a personal question?
I suppose.
So, I was wondering if you could tell us about the record. The one you made.
What's there to tell? In my previous reality, I made a record. Pretty simple.
Can you tell us why a record jacket from the album you made in another reality that was set to be released next year was found in this reality?
I have no idea. You do realize I left that reality behind intentionally, right? There are reasons I wanted to escape.
Yeah, no, I get it. Just, I wonder if it's somehow linked to everything going on.
I'm telling you, Alex, you're looking for puzzle pieces where there is no puzzle. You're talking like there is some cosmic plan here. What exactly do you think is going on here?
It's just... It's all so weird. Sammy disappearing, me meeting you, then Rory, Chandra and Claudio, we're all linked.
Fine. If it will make you stop sulking, I'll go with you into the mine dungeon. I'd like to know why my record is here myself.
I'm a little confused here, guys. How the hell does Alex know the record is in your mine dungeon?
Because I know she's trying not to think about it. The things we try not to think about always end up on our minds.
That seems like more of a stretch than the link between Sammy and the record to me. But sure, I've got nothing else to do. Let's get inside Bella's head.
Okay, just keep your hands to yourself while we're in there, boys. It's creepy enough.
Probably about to go to work, so it's a bit late for me to join.
Yeah. I'm gonna wrap up here in a minute. I'm gonna head back to Alex's house, enter Vela's mine dungeon, and then probably call it for the stream. But I can hop back on my phone afterward if you want. I just won't be able to stream.
Well, I'm gonna probably be cleaning my room right now. I got like shit everywhere. I've been smearing shit all over the walls, all over
And
my
your mom
face.
started chimping out.
Yeah. But I put her in her place. Difference between me and Chizu.
I showed her what's what. Fucking quiet, Rob.
I smeared shit on only half of my face so that my face represent my black and white worldview.
That's stupid.
My feces is like tar black because I'm like rotting on the inside and dying.
You're gonna die, Corbin.
The fast pacing and like wackiness of this anime really fits Gonagai's style.
Yeah, Cutie Honey's pretty good, but hey boy, take these. But I think that Cutie Honey Universe and New Cutie Honey are both better. Although I do really like Re-Cutie Honey. Oh great, so you're here. What was it? Was it you who turned the lights on? Good. Look, we only have 42 minutes until showtime, and we really need to get the band together. Can you round up the singer, drummer, guitarist, keyboard player, and bassist? They're around here somewhere, but they're being paid.
Cutie Honey Universe is the one that has like the teacher and the principal in it. That they're women, right?
Yes. So make sure you kick them into gear. They're also in the original. But Universe is a remake of the original, but like with it's actually closer to the manga, and there's quite a few, like a lot of there is new changes. Like one thing I love about Cutie Honey Universe is it actually fleshes out some of the characters a lot more. Like Sister Jill, Tarantula Panther, and Dragon Panther are a lot more developed in Universe than they are in literally any other version. So it's nuts.
We're gonna watch them all, right?
Yeah, Universe I have on Blu-ray though, so I can't really do that on the computer right now, but we'll figure it out, I'm sure. But we'll start with the 70s series and then move on to New Cutie Honey, because I have both of those on DVD.
We've only watched the Devilman OVAs for Red Eye Theater, right?
Correct.
So we should watch the 70s Devilman and Devil Lady at some point.
Yeah, and we're also gonna do Shin Mazinger.
Yeah.
Because like obviously like we can do Mazinger Z at some point, but I would rather just start with Shin Mazinger because it's, you know, short, sweet, and to the point, and gets the story across in a lot less episodes.
Okay.
Also, I think Shin Mazinger is just better in a lot of ways.
And then we could just watch Mazinger Z after anyway, right?
Yeah. I'm still watching through Mazinger Z, the original. Like, I'm on episode 60, I think. So Vintage finished it before I did. And I started watching it like 2 or 3 years ago. If not longer than that. It might have been like 4 years.
But yeah, but that's because he's like he's a self-proclaimed weeb, so...
Yeah, well, for me, like, I love Mazinger Z. It's actually really good. It's just I have to do it in doses because it gets pretty fucking repetitive.
You know what I think this... you know what I think Re-Cutie Honey is missing?
What's that?
More nudity.
Re-Cutie Honey has, like, the most nudity out of any Cutie Honey version.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was Michael. I thought I was on Rory, so I didn't start mashing X very quick. So that was my mistake.
I literally, when I joined though, I literally said, I love Go to Guy children's shows like this, and then Captain Hardlook asked me if I was ever right about anything, so I just did the middle button thing.
Right. It's funny that he would ask that when he literally thinks that that is for kids.
Yeah. It'd be funny if he was just oblivious and didn't get that I was making a joke about it.
Yeah.
And was actually responding.
Michael!
Are you ever right about anything to that? He was clearly just trying to piss me off, but like... You've seen the live-action Cutie Honeys too, right?
I've seen the first movie. I haven't seen the others. Re-Cutie Honey is actually a remake of that, though. But better.
Yeah.
Granted, I don't hate the live-action movie. It's just Re-Cutie Honey is just that, but better. But I think people are crazy when they act like Re-Cutie Honey is like the best version, because I'd say it's like maybe third. Because New Cutie Honey is the best one. And then, actually, you know what? Yeah, New Cutie Honey is the best, then Universe, then the 70s series, then Re-Cutie Honey, I would say, is how I would rank it. It's funny how I said, oh yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up, and I'm, like, still playing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. There's so many, like so many, undershots in this show.
Oh, like upskirts?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty common in Cutie Honey in general. But you saw how Edgar joined briefly, right?
No, I wasn't looking.
Yeah, Edgar briefly joined, and like was just kind of going in circles about the fucking Nightmare Campus stuff, and I'm like, dude, just fucking go on Google. And he's like, well, it doesn't have the same. I'm like, dude, I guarantee you that the artwork you fucking want is just screenshots from the fucking show. Like, it's nothing new. It's literally just fucking artwork. Go on Google or DuckDuckGo and get it that way.
Mm-hmm. Ohio! These anime bitches really like Ohio.
They swag like Ohio. With that skibbity Ohio Riz.
Yeah. Yeah. What have people done to my state? Ohio's not a bad place to live at all. I don't get the memes.
It's funny because like I've been going through and like reading all the dialogue meticulously and actually trying to like do shit, but like now that I'm in Vela's Mind Dungeon, I was skipping a lot of that dialogue and mashing through it like I did on subsequent playthroughs.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just because I'm trying to get a little bit more progress before I call it for the day.
Yeah, one of these villains in this looks like the greaser from Devilman. Miki showed up for a second in this,
Yeah.
and I was like, I hardly recognized Miki with her head still attached.
I didn't mean to use Vela on that guy. Oh well. I meant to use Vela on one of the ones that had more health and use Beatdown, but you know, whatever.
This is for you.
Beat them with the chain.
Gotcha.
The effects for the movie look decent, though.
So I'm thinking of doing a video ranking all the party members from this game. Do you think I should race them solely on how useful they are, or should I do a combination of how useful they are and how much I like them as a character?
Both.
Like both? So like factor in both?
Yeah, I just mean, yeah, both.
Yeah, because if I just did usefulness, Vela would be the best one, but if I did, you know, how much I like them as a character, Alex would be the best one.
Yeah.
But like Vela is
Alex
clearly the
should-
best party member as far as skill. Because she fucking shreds through enemies when you do the fucking 6-hit combo.
Ow, that hurt.
Look out for number one.
Shit, man.
He was number one. Seriously, this does a really good job of recreating the humor in Gona Guy's manga. Like, out of all that Gona Guy shows I've seen, this has the most Gona Guy humor in it.
Yeah. Well, when we start watching the 70s series, you'll see it's pretty similar.
Oh, we're getting some lesbro action.
Oh, there's a lot of that in Cutie Honey.
Michael!
Tatya.
ひどいこと言って迷惑
There's some Spyro music we got going here, basically.
Look out for number 1.
That's him! Goopy Goober!
Banish!
I lost, fuck. How'd I lose? Bella still had like a ton of health, what the fuck?
Look out for number 1.
味よ必ず来てこの子たちをギル様のとこ出ていくわ
It's fucking coming through so people can hear that on the stream.
Tatya.
I wasn't looking at the subtitles, so to me that this line sounded like "Hey pussy, I do this for Ohio."
Nice.
Banish!
What? Like Ohio.
Michael!
This is for you.
What if we used "ya" and Ohio to spice up our art?
I love Michael's fucking scream in this game.
Look out for number 1.
Cheap man. Tatya.
Look out for number 1.
Cheap man. This is for you.
Bella!
This is for you.
Ow!
Yeah, red bag is the red barn. Yeah, I know. But like I said, it's just I think smaller breed shit.
It's fine. Did you get a case of water or no?
I have not.
How many pound bag was that?
I have no idea. I just know it was a lot of money.
Uh-huh.
Like the big one you buy is probably a lot more.
It's like $80.
That one was like 70 after tax.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it still goes towards the point system.
Well, they had me give your name and stuff, so.
Is the update out?
No, not yet. I'm doing one more regular playthrough before the update, though. That's what I decided to do, since most of my playthroughs have been New Game Plus. I decided to do one more proper playthrough without doing New Game Plus, without doing Dev Mode, just an actual straight-up playthrough.
Look out for number one. Bella!
Fuck! Well, that was awful.
Shit, man.
Bella!
Tatya.
Alright, now I'm actually gonna go save and quit. Oh, first actually.
Well, what shows do you think are way better than the Loud House?
Lots. There's lots of shows way better than the Loud House. Like that's far too broad of a question right here.
What are some shows that are way better than SpongeBob? No offense.
I mean, SpongeBob is one of the best children's shows of all time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There might be other shows like Ren and Stimpy's Adult Party Cartoon.
Well, I wouldn't say that they're better than SpongeBob.
Oh.
What are you making today? Making some soup for dinner?
But I think it's better than the Loud House.
Better than the Loud House, absolutely.
And My Life Siege Robot, Cat Scratch, and Cat Scratch comic book. In which? Oh yeah, El Tigre, The Adventures of Manny Rivera.
What about it?
You think your words is better than the House?
Yeah. Robot Boy. Yeah, I would say that's better.
Yeah. Well, Cat Scratch is based on a comic book.
That I didn't know.
Yeah. I know it's original source material.
Let's create an alternate save just to be safe.
Well, I actually know the original source material based on works you know of, right?
What?
Original source material?
What original source material? What are you on about?
Cat Scratch?
Well, you just told me it was based on a comic, so I'd wager it's that, but I didn't know about it until now.
And I think, but yeah. Glitch text.
Alright, well, I'm gonna wrap up this stream.